Hi guys, it's now the 5th of October. Really still feels like the 4th because I've been awake. What was today? Tuesday. And Monday, yesterday as well, I had a session with my caseworker. I guess I should explain. I only recently moved to Brisbane from Hobart, and I was linked in with the crisis and assessment team. They only deal with people for up to 6 weeks. Then they refer you on to someone else or decide what your best care is. And I decided that I need to go to the private sector because the public sector couldn't deal with such complex issues as they called them. So things like the depression, the eating disorder, anxiety disorder, and personality issues as well. I don't like to call things personality disorders because I don't believe in that label, that particular label. They're all traits. Everyone has a personality and everyone has good and bad sides, so I don't always agree with the labels that people give. Even now I struggle with accepting or even saying that I have an eating disorder because, as people have pointed out, I'm too fat, which logically I know anyone of any weight can have an eating disorder. People just assume that the only eating disorder is anorexia nervosa, or it's the main one, the one that everyone wants or something, if you know what I mean. It's the more able to be talked about one. It's the less stigmatized one than bulimia or binge eating disorder or compulsive eating or night eating or orthorexia or anorexia athletica or EDNOS, eating disorder not specified, or PICA, or things like that. I might do a segment on that one day. I'm going to figure out my webcam because I'm recording this on my iPhone, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's working. Anyway, I was referred to my caseworker, Kim Archer. She's a private mental health nurse consultant. So she takes on some clients. She usually sees them once a week, but she used to see me 3 times a week. Now it's 2 because apparently I'm meant to be seeing someone else at New Farm Clinic in relation to the eating disorder. However, I don't know what's happening with that. That lady's name is Kathy. She's lovely. But psychology gives me I can't get a grip on it. I studied it and I decided that's not what I could do because it's too labelled and too clinical. It doesn't look at all the aspects. It just looks at the psychological aspects, which is why I like social work, because it looks at all the other things as well. Anyway, so there's Kim, and then there's my GP, Jeanette Randall, who I used to see when I lived in Brisbane as a kid. She also sees my mum, which is a bit difficult. But she's away a lot and she shifts and changes and she's great, but she's away a lot. And I've moved about 40 minutes away, and for urgent matter, like when I hurt myself and I got told I had to go to the GP or emergency, they linked me into one here at Mount Gravatt. And the practice is excellent. The receptionist befriended me. She cried when she saw what happened. It really upset me. We were all really upset. Everyone was crying. And I didn't understand why people were being so nice, because I've never felt that way before. People haven't been like that to me, so I don't know how to react when that happens. So there's that practice there that I see, and they're seeing me every day, and because there are no beds in hospital, and even though we think I should be in hospital, then can't. So I'm also started on new medications, Zyprexa or olanzapine, which is an antipsychotic, even though I do not experience psychosis per se. It's also used to calm down nerves and help sleep, and it's also used to treat eating disorders. And it's also on a high dose of escitalopram or Lexapro, liquid form, because I have trouble swallowing tablets. Excuse me. And sometimes diazepam. So there's them. And then you're meant to have a private psychiatrist. I started seeing one in July at Belmont Hospital, but Belmont doesn't deal with eating disorders. And also there was a disagreement between me and two patients, and so that didn't go down very well. They couldn't handle the bulimia, I couldn't handle I don't know, it just blew up. So I got a bit of a reputation, even though I tried my hardest. I felt that experience did not work, as just being stuck in a room to eat and then watch for an hour does not work. And in the end, you weren't even watched for an hour, it was just from the time you arrived. So you could sit there for an hour and then go, and not eat anything. And my doctor there referred me to New Farm Clinic, which is a specialist unit in Brisbane, suburb of New Farm. It has an eating disorders ward and a mood disorders ward and a general ward, and it also specialises in geriatric psychiatry as well, and lots of different day programs like CBT, DBT, life skills, personality assessment, elderly life skills, eating disorders program. So it's week 4, I think, tonight, or yesterday now, for the group. But you need a psychiatrist at the hospital there. So I'm in limbo, and I'm not doctor hopping because I wanted to stick with the one psychiatrist, but she said she's going away. I'm angry because that cost $300 that I don't have anymore. So then I have to start all over again. Basically, I'm too tired. I'm not feeling very good. I'll just post it.